Welcome to our Sanctuary of Wisdom, where we explore the profound spiritual laws governing every single relationship in your life. In this vast and complex world, have you ever wondered why you met specific people among billions of others? Buddhism teaches us that no encounter is ever accidental. Every meeting is the result of causes sown in the past. We are all bound together by an invisible web of karma, stretching across lifetimes, bringing us together at the perfect time. Sometimes, a fleeting glance from a stranger feels incredibly familiar, as if we have known them for 1,000 years. The Buddha taught that every person who appears in your life has a specific mission and a lesson to teach. Think of your life as a book, where each person writes a chapter, some short and sweet, others long and painful. We cannot predict who will arrive next, but we can be certain that their arrival is orchestrated by our own karma. Just as a seed determines the fruit, your past actions determine the quality of the people you attract today. The relationships we experience in this life are often reflections of unfinished business from our journeys in previous existences. Some people come into our lives as a blessing, bringing joy, support, and love to help us on our path. Others arrive as a storm, bringing challenges, heartbreak, and tears, forcing us to confront our deepest weaknesses and fears. Whether they bring pain or happiness, both types of people are essential for balancing the cosmic scales of your life. We are here to untangle the knots of affection and resentment that we have tied with others over many lifetimes. Understanding karma helps us realize that holding on to resentment only tightens the knot, while forgiveness sets us free. Life flows like a river, and people are like drifting boats. Some sail with us for a while, others drift away. Even in the muddy waters of difficult relationships, we can bloom with wisdom and compassion if we understand the law. Let us dive deeper into the specific types of karmic bonds we encounter, starting with those who bring us happiness. Have you met someone who helps you without asking for anything in return? This is a sign of a karmic debt repaid. These are the people to whom you showed kindness in a past life, and now they have returned to return the favor. Sometimes it is a brief encounter, a stranger who offers a helping hand exactly when you feel most desperate and alone. Or it could be a mentor who guides you, opening doors that you never knew existed, clearing your path forward. When you feel an instant, effortless connection with someone, it is often a reunion of souls who have loved before. Cherish these relationships, for they are the sweet fruits of the good seeds you planted in the soil of the past. However, life is not always sunshine. We must also acknowledge those who enter our lives to collect a karmic debt. These are the people who betray, hurt, or deceive us, leaving us with scars that seem impossible to heal. From a Buddhist perspective, they are not acting randomly. They are merely playing a role to balance a past equation. Perhaps in a previous life, you were the one who caused them pain, and now the roles have been reversed. This perspective is not meant to justify abuse, but to help you understand the root cause and stop the cycle. If you react with hatred, you only add fuel to the fire, ensuring that you will meet again in another life. By accepting the pain without retaliation, you pay the debt and cut the karmic tie, setting yourself free forever. Remember, no debt lasts forever. Once the balance is restored, these difficult people will naturally fade from your life. The goal is to reach a state of neutrality where you can look at your enemies with compassion instead of anger. Now, let us turn our attention to the most profound and inescapable web of karma: the relationships within our family. Family members are those with whom we have the deepest affinities, accumulated over countless lifetimes of interaction and shared destiny. It is said that children come to their parents for one of four reasons: to repay kindness or to collect debts. A child who comes to repay kindness will be obedient, loving, and bring immense pride and joy to the family. They are the result of the parents' generosity and virtue in past lives, returning now to care for them in old age. On the other hand, a child who comes to collect a debt will cause endless worry, financial loss, and emotional distress. They may squander the family fortune or bring shame, acting as a creditor demanding repayment for past wrongs. Understanding this helps parents accept their situation without resentment, knowing that they are resolving an ancient karmic equation. The only way to transform this relationship is through unconditional love and patience, turning a bad affinity into a good one. By teaching children virtue and doing good deeds together, we can alter the course of destiny and lighten the heavy load. Family is the primary school of karma, where we learn the hardest lessons about patience, sacrifice, and unconditional love. Beyond family, we have the circle of friends and colleagues who also play significant roles in our spiritual evolution. Friends are often companions from past journeys. Those who supported you then will naturally gravitate toward you now. Conversely, a difficult colleague or boss may be someone you treated harshly in a past life, now holding power over you. When you face conflict, instead of complaining, ask yourself what debt you might be paying and try to resolve it. Every relationship, no matter how brief or enduring, offers a unique opportunity for us to practice compassion and wisdom. Ultimately, the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself and your own mind. When you understand karma, you stop blaming others for your misfortunes and start taking responsibility for your own happiness. You learn to let people go when their part in your story is over, without clinging or feeling abandoned. True love is not about possession. It is about appreciating the presence of others while understanding the impermanence of all things. As we move through the forest of life, let us treat every traveler we meet with kindness and respect. By doing so, we sow seeds of good affinity for the future, ensuring that our next meetings will be full of joy. We are all interconnected in this vast web of existence. Hurting another is hurting yourself, and helping another is helping yourself. May you find the strength to embrace every encounter with a peaceful heart, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This understanding is the key to liberation from the cycle of suffering and the beginning of true spiritual freedom. Let the light of wisdom guide your interactions, turning every relationship into a stepping stone towards enlightenment and inner peace. Balance is the ultimate goal. When we balance our karmic debts, we find a stillness that no external storm can disturb. Cultivate a garden of peace in your mind, and you will naturally attract those who bring peace into your reality. Knowledge is power, but wisdom is the application of that knowledge to heal your relationships and your own wounded heart. Trust that the universe brings you exactly who you need, exactly when you need them, for your highest spiritual growth. Open your heart to the lessons, even if they are painful, for they are the chisels carving your soul into a masterpiece. Like water shaping the rock, consistent kindness and patience will eventually soften even the hardest of hearts around you. Clear the clutter from your life, both physical and emotional, to make space for new, positive connections to enter. Let your life be a welcoming home for those who enter, filled with the fragrance of compassion and the light of understanding. Reflect daily on your interactions. Did you sow seeds of love today, or did you plant thorns of resentment? Let the Dharma be your compass, guiding you through the foggy waters of human emotions and complex social dynamics. Small acts of kindness accumulate over time to create a reservoir of merit that protects you in times of need. Look at the stars. Each one is distant, yet part of the same galaxy, just as we are separate, yet one. When your energy changes, your reality changes. You will stop attracting toxicity and start attracting peace and love. Be patient. The harvest of good relationships will come in its own season, once you have tilled the soil of your heart. Love yourself first, for you cannot pour from an empty cup. Your relationship with others mirrors your relationship with yourself. Feed the world with your generosity, and the world will feed you back with loyalty, friendship, and unexpected support. Be the shelter for others in their storms, and you will never lack a roof over your head when it rains. Be a lighthouse, standing strong and shining your light, regardless of the chaotic waves crashing around your feet. Generosity is the antidote to greed and the magnet for abundance. Give freely and let the universe handle the rest. Let your past grievances be washed away like water over a cliff, leaving your mind fresh, clear, and unburdened. You are the artist of your destiny. Paint your life with colors of love, forgiveness, and understanding, not dark resentment. Listen to the whispers of the universe. It is constantly guiding you away from harm and towards your true soul tribe. The path is steep and the journey is long, but every step taken in mindfulness brings you closer to liberation. As the sun dispels the mist, let the light of understanding dispel the confusion and pain in your relationships. Nurture the good connections you have. Do not take them for granted, for even the strongest tree needs water. Enduring relationships are not built on luck, but on the solid foundation of mutual respect, patience, and shared karma. Practice compassion towards all beings, not just humans, and you will cultivate a heart that is vast and boundless. Life is as fleeting as morning dew. Do not waste your precious time on anger or holding grudges against anyone. Pray not for an easy life, but for the strength to endure a difficult one and the wisdom to understand it. Walk your path with courage and integrity, knowing that you are never truly alone on this spiritual journey. When you give to others, you are actually giving to yourself, creating a cycle of abundance that will return to you. Let go of what needs to go. Holding on to a dead relationship is like trying to stop the river from flowing. Keep your eyes on the sky, but your feet on the ground. Stay humble yet hopeful in all your interactions. Appreciate the simple beauty in everyone you meet. Even the most difficult person has a hidden story of suffering. Train your mind to be as steady as a rock, unaffected by the praise or blame of the changing world. Be gentle with others, for everyone is fighting a hard battle that you know nothing about in their private lives. Fire can cook food or burn down a house. Similarly, passion can build a relationship or destroy it if uncontrolled. Learn from nature. Cooperation and harmony are the laws of survival, while conflict and division lead to destruction. The ocean accepts all rivers without judgment. Cultivate a heart that can accept all people without prejudice or bias. As the sun sets, let your anger set with it. Do not carry the heavy burden of resentment into tomorrow. Be a light in the darkness. When others are angry, bring peace. When others are greedy, bring generosity. Listen to the rhythm of life. There is a time to hold on and a time to let go gracefully. Innocence is a teacher. Approach relationships with the open curiosity of a child, free from past judgments and cynical views. Preserve the wisdom you gain from every encounter, for these lessons are the true wealth of your soul. Stay grounded. Do not let the winds of emotion sweep you away from your center of peace and stability. Be like the clouds, floating freely, not attached to any place, yet bringing shade and rain where it is needed. Healing others is a way of healing yourself. Compassion is the bridge that connects two souls in suffering. Count your blessings, not your troubles. Gratitude attracts more reasons to be grateful and better people into your life. Focus on the light within others, not the darkness. What you focus on will grow and define your reality. Everything is temporary. Do not cling to the past, for it is as fleeting as footprints on the shore. Bridge the gap between you and others with understanding. Separation is an illusion created by the ego and ignorance. Turn your face towards the light, and the shadows will fall behind you. Choose positivity in your relationships. Life is like a cup of tea. It depends on how you make it and who you share it with. Be flexible like bamboo. Bend with the wind of adversity, but do not break, and always spring back upright. Write your destiny with the ink of kindness. It is the only language that the deaf can hear and blind see. Even the smallest pebble can create ripples. Never underestimate the power of a small act of kindness to others. The moon does not fight the darkness. It simply shines. Be the light that illuminates the darkness in others' lives. We are all traveling together. Support those who are weak and let those who are strong lead the way. Wisdom is the best companion. It will never leave you, never betray you, and always guide you to safety. Keep the fire of compassion burning in your heart, and it will warm everyone who comes near you. Relationships are delicate flowers. They need the water of communication and the sunlight of trust to truly blossom. Persistence is key. Do not give up on people easily, for everyone has the potential to change and grow. Respect is the foundation of all good karma. Treat everyone as if they were a Buddha in disguise. Let your words be like the sound of a bell, clear, resonant, deep, and bringing peace to those who hear. Clarity comes with patience. Do not rush to judge a situation or a person until the mist has cleared. Spread the fragrance of virtue. A good character is a perfume that lingers long after you have left the room. Find your stability within. When you are stable, you become a rock for others to hold on to in storms. Your actions have consequences. Be mindful of every drop of karma you add to the ocean of your life. Protect your inner light. Do not let the winds of criticism or negativity blow out your candle of hope. Enjoy the journey. The people you meet are not obstacles, but companions who make the trip worthwhile and interesting. Kindness is a universal language. Even animals can feel the vibration of a loving and compassionate human heart. Darkness always passes. Have faith that difficult relationships will eventually transform or fade away as your karma clears. Let the power of nature remind you of your own inner strength. You are capable of overcoming any relationship challenge. Solitude is not loneliness. It is a time to recharge and reconnect with your own soul before meeting others. Happiness is a choice. Choose to be happy, regardless of who is or isn't in your life right now. Aim high in your spiritual practice. Do not settle for petty arguments or low-level dramas that drain your energy. Walk in peace. Leave only footprints of love and kindness behind you, and take only memories of joy with you. Be like the lotus. Rise above the mud of worldly attachments and bloom in the pure air of spiritual freedom. One candle can light 1,000 others without diminishing its own life. Share your happiness, and it will multiply. Seek wisdom daily. It is the map that guides you through the labyrinth of human relationships and emotional confusion. Calm your mind. A calm mind reflects reality clearly, while a disturbed mind distorts everything and creates unnecessary suffering. Stay evergreen. Keep your heart fresh and open, regardless of the harsh winters of betrayal or coldness you face. Service to others is the rent we pay for our room here on earth. Serve with a glad heart. Be smooth and polished. Let the friction of difficult people polish your character rather than grind you down to dust. After every storm comes a calm. Trust the cycles of life and know that peace will always return to you. Cultivate joy. A joyful heart is a magnet for miracles and a shield against the negativity of the world. Silence is powerful. Sometimes the best response to a foolish person is a dignified and peaceful silence. Navigate your life with the rudder of wisdom and the sails of compassion, and you will reach the shore. Good neighbors are a blessing. Cultivate good relations with those physically close to you for a harmonious living environment. Warmth can melt ice. Use the warmth of your kindness to melt the cold walls that people build around themselves. You reap what you sow. If you want love, sow love. If you want friends, be a friend first. Handle hearts with care. Everyone is fragile inside, no matter how tough they may appear on the outside. Let it flow. Do not block the flow of love or forgiveness, for stagnation leads to decay and suffering. Change is beautiful. Embrace the changes in your relationships as necessary steps in your personal evolution and growth. Compassion has no boundaries. Extend your love to all sentient beings, and you will feel a deep sense of connection. Protect your peace. Do not let anyone storm into your mind with their dirty feet and disturb your sanctuary. Cultivate your inner sanctuary. When the world is cold, you can always retreat to the warmth of your own heart. Abundance is a state of mind. When you are grateful for what you have, you will always have enough. Your smile is a gift. Use it generously to brighten the days of those who are burdened with sorrow. The climb is hard, but the view is worth it. Spiritual maturity gives you a perspective that brings total peace. Root yourself in wisdom. When you are rooted, the storms of life may shake you, but they cannot uproot you. Relax into the present moment. Tension comes from resisting what is, while peace comes from accepting it fully. Wonder at the mystery of life. Do not try to figure everything out. Just trust the process of your unfolding. Purity is power. A pure heart is invincible because it has nothing to hide and nothing to fear from others. Life is abundant. Do not operate from a mindset of scarcity or fear, for the universe has enough for everyone. Be gentle but persistent. Soft water can wear away hard rock over time, just as love can conquer hate. Express gratitude often. It is the bridge that connects you to the hearts of others and to the divine source. Be a guide, not a judge. Help others find their way instead of criticizing them for being lost in darkness. Rain is necessary for growth. Do not resent the rainy days of your life, for they nourish your soul's garden. Face the light. Always look for the good in people and situations, and you will find it every time. A smile is a curve that sets everything straight. Use it to disarm anger and build bridges of friendship. Walk your own path. Do not compare your journey with others, for everyone has a different karmic map to follow. Help when you can. Practical assistance is often more valuable than 1,000 words of sympathy or spiritual advice. End the day with peace. Forgive everyone before you sleep, so you can wake up with a light and free heart. Stillness speaks. In the silence of meditation, you will find the answers that no conversation can ever provide you. Bloom where you are planted. Even in the hardest environment, you can bring beauty and hope to those around you. Expand your horizon. Do not limit yourself to small-minded thinking or petty grudges that keep you trapped in suffering. Everything passes. Pain, joy, friends, enemies, all are temporary clouds passing through the vast sky of your consciousness. Share your blessings. When you have more than you need, build a longer table, not a higher fence. Stay lit. Do not let the cold winds of the world extinguish the warmth of your loving and compassionate heart. Learn from the masters. Their wisdom is a lamp for your feet, guiding you away from the pitfalls of ignorance. Renewal is possible. No matter how damaged a relationship is, forgiveness can wash it clean and allow new growth. Contentment is wealth. When you are content with what you have, you are richer than the wealthiest man on earth. Be like water, adaptable, persistent, and humble, always seeking the lowest place, yet vital for all life forms. See the soul, not the body. Bodies are just temporary vessels, but the soul within is eternal and divine. You are stardust. Remember your cosmic origin, and do not get entangled in the trivial dramas of earthly life. Reflect beauty. Let your mind be like a clear pond, reflecting the beauty of the world without holding on to it. Fall with grace. When things fall apart, accept it as a natural process of life, making way for the new. Nurture life. Be a guardian of life in all its forms, and the universe will guard and protect you. Simplicity is freedom. Complicate your life less with unnecessary drama, and you will find more space for joy and peace. The eyes are the window to the soul. Look deeply into others, and you will see their fears and hopes. Stand tall. Do not let the opinions of others shrink you, for you are a mountain of potential and strength. Set others free. Do not try to control or possess people, for love flourishes only in the soil of freedom. Endings can be beautiful. View the end of a relationship not as a failure, but as a beautiful sunset. Prayer changes things, not by changing the world outside, but by changing the heart of the person who prays. Web of life. We are all connected in a delicate web, and every movement affects the whole structure of existence. Walk in beauty. Appreciate the beauty surrounding you, and you will find your soul becoming more beautiful every single day. Merge with the ocean. Lose your small ego in the vast ocean of compassion, and you will find eternal peace. Befriend yourself. If you are not a friend to yourself, how can you expect others to be friends with you? Be warm. A cold heart repels, but a warm heart attracts and heals those who are shivering from life's cruelty. Respect the elders. They have walked the path before you and carry the wisdom of experience and the scars of time. Clear your mind. Remove the clouds of doubt and fear, and you will see the blue sky of your true nature. Listen to nature. It teaches us that everything flows, everything changes, and nothing is worth holding on to with pain. Rise above. Do not let the mud of your past define you, but use it as fuel to grow into wisdom. Gratitude is the key. It unlocks the fullness of life and turns what we have into enough and more. Be a shade. Offer relief to those who are burning in the heat of their own anger and suffering. Welcome, everyone. Treat every guest in your life with hospitality, for they might be angels sent to test you. Find your balance. Do not be too loose or too tight in your relationships, but find the middle way. Reflect deeply. Surface understanding leads to surface relationships, while deep reflection leads to profound connections and spiritual growth. Grow steadily. Spiritual growth is a slow process, like rice growing in the field, requiring patience and daily care. Invest in the future. Teaching children kindness is the best way to ensure a compassionate world for the next generation. Shine your light. Do not hide your wisdom, for someone out there is looking for exactly what you have to offer. Connect with the source. When you are connected to the divine, you will never feel lonely or abandoned again. Peace is the goal. Prioritize your peace of mind over being right or winning an argument with a foolish person. Joy is contagious. Be a carrier of joy, and you will infect everyone around you with happiness and hope. Open up. Do not close your heart because of past hurts, for a closed heart cannot receive the sunlight of love. Relax and trust. The ocean of life supports you, so stop struggling and learn to float with the tide. Flow with power. When you align with the truth, your life will have the force and beauty of a waterfall. Chant for peace. Let the vibrations of holy words cleanse your mind and purify the atmosphere around you. Drift with grace. Allow life to take you where you need to go, trusting that the current knows the way. Be a bridge. Help others cross over their difficulties, and you will find your own path becoming easier and smoother. Shine like a star. Even in the darkest night, a single star can provide hope and direction to a traveler. Reflect the light. Be like the moon, which has no light of its own, but reflects the sun's brilliance perfectly. Be unique. Do not be afraid to be different, for your unique qualities are gifts that the world needs. Love makes things grow. Whatever you love and pay attention to will flourish in your life, so choose wisely. Harvest goodness. If you plant seeds of kindness, you will surely harvest a crop of loyal friends and happiness. Protect innocence. Cherish the childlike qualities in yourself and others, for they are closest to the divine nature. Keep your mind pure. Like snow on a high peak, let your thoughts be white, clean, and untouched by negativity. Walk in peace. Let the silence of the forest enter your heart and silence the noisy chatter of your mind. Life is a river. Sometimes it flows fast, sometimes slow, but it always moves forward towards the great ocean. Give what you can. You do not need to be rich to be generous, for a kind word is also charity. Be a light. In a world filled with darkness and confusion, be the one who brings clarity and hope. Find your center. When you are centered, you can handle any relationship drama without losing your balance or peace. Celebrate life. Every relationship is a celebration of existence, a chance to learn, love, and grow into perfection. Be vast like the sea. Let your heart be big enough to contain all the sorrows and joys of the world. Create balance. A balanced life is a happy life, where work, relationships, and spirituality exist in perfect harmony. Smile from within. Let your inner peace shine through your face, inviting others to share in your tranquility. Every day is new. Do not drag yesterday's arguments into today, but start fresh with a clean slate of love. Water your relationships. Neglect is the killer of love, so pay attention to those who matter to you. Follow the path. The path of Dharma is safe and sure, leading you away from suffering and towards liberation. Lend a hand. We are all walking each other home, and sometimes we need a shoulder to lean on. Open your mind. A closed mind is a prison, but an open mind is a gateway to infinite possibilities. Silence the ego. When the ego is silent, the soul can speak, and its voice is always one of love. Live purely. Let your life be a testament to the power of goodness, inspiring everyone who crosses your path. Study the truth. Ignorance is the root of all suffering, so arm yourself with the knowledge of the laws. Be natural. Do not wear masks to impress others, for authenticity is the most attractive quality you can possess. Laughter is medicine. Do not take yourself too seriously, and learn to laugh at the absurdities of life. Warm the world. Let your presence be a source of comfort to those who are cold and lonely. Keep moving. Do not get stuck in the past, for life is happening now, in this very present moment. Flow freely. Release your resistance to what is, and you will find that life carries you effortlessly to your destiny. Serve with love. Service without love is slavery, but service with love is a sacrament that purifies the soul. You are infinite. Do not identify with your small body or limited mind, but with the vast consciousness within. Focus within. The kingdom of heaven is within you, not in the external world of changing people and things. Bloom with grace. Allow your soul to unfold at its own pace, without rushing or forcing the natural process. Find peace. Peace is not the absence of trouble, but the presence of God within you amidst the trouble. Stay stable. Be the calm eye of the storm, providing a safe haven for those who are caught in chaos. Choose joy. Happiness is not a destination, but a manner of traveling through the ups and downs of life. Begin again. Every morning is a chance to start over, to forgive, and to love more deeply than before. Care deeply. Indifference is a disease of the soul, while caring is the sign of a truly alive human. Walk with faith. Even if you cannot see the end of the road, trust that every step is guided. Be kind. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, so always be kind. Look up. When you are feeling down, look up at the sky and remember how small your problems really are. Embrace silence. In a noisy world, silence is a luxury that heals the mind and restores the weary soul. Stay pure. Live in the world, but not of the world, like a lotus flower resting on the water. Seek knowledge. Understanding the laws of the universe is the only way to navigate the game of life successfully. Reconnect with nature. Nature heals, restores, and reminds us of the natural rhythms of life and death. Laugh often. Laughter vibrates at a high frequency, dispelling negativity and attracting positive energy into your life. Burn bright. Do not dim your light to fit in, but shine so bright that others are inspired. Keep going. Persistence is the key to success in both worldly and spiritual matters, so never give up. Be fluid. Rigidity causes breakage, while fluidity allows you to navigate obstacles without getting hurt or stuck. Love in action. True spirituality is not just sitting in meditation, but helping those who are in need. You are eternal. Your soul has no beginning and no end, so do not fear the changes of life. Go within. The answers you seek are not found in the world, but in the silence of your heart. Unfold your potential. You are a seed of greatness waiting to bloom into a magnificent flower of wisdom. Be peaceful. Peace is contagious, and one peaceful person can calm a whole room of angry people. Harmonize your life. Bring your thoughts, words, and actions into alignment, and you will find true power. Smile freely. It costs nothing, but gives so much, enriching those who receive it without impoverishing those who give. Welcome the light. Darkness cannot exist where there is light, so fill your mind with the light of truth. Cultivate kindness. It is the soil in which all other virtues grow, creating a beautiful garden of character. Trust the journey. Life is not a race to be won, but a journey to be experienced and learned from. Support others. We rise by lifting others, and we fall when we try to push others down. Be limitless. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself in your own mind. Practice stillness. In the gap between thoughts, you will find the peace that passes all understanding. Remain unstained. Live in the world with a pure heart, unaffected by the negativity and corruption around you. Seek truth. The truth will set you free from the chains of illusion and the suffering of attachment. Be grounded. Like a tree, let your roots go deep into the earth so you can reach for the sky. Choose happiness. It is a habit that can be cultivated, not a result of external circumstances. Illuminate the way. Be a beacon of hope for those who are lost in the darkness of despair. Walk gently. Tread lightly on the earth, respecting all living beings and leaving the world better than you found it. Be adaptable. Water takes the shape of the container it is in, yet it remains water. Be flexible. Give freely. The hand that gives is always above the hand that receives, so strive to be a giver. You are light. Remember that you are a being of light, temporarily inhabiting a physical body for this experience. Find silence. Silence is the language of God, and all else is poor translation. Listen to the silence. Grow beautifully. Let your character blossom into something that brings joy and fragrance to everyone around you. Be deep. Do not be satisfied with shallow relationships or superficial knowledge, but dive deep into the ocean of truth. Maintain balance. Life is a balancing act between giving and receiving, working and resting, speaking and listening. Radiate joy. Let your inner joy overflow and touch the lives of everyone you meet today. Start fresh. Let go of yesterday's failures and embrace today's opportunities with a renewed spirit and hope. Nurture love. Love is a tender plant that needs daily watering with kind words and thoughtful actions. Walk with purpose. Do not wander aimlessly through life, but set your compass towards the goal of enlightenment. Act with kindness. Kindness is the highest form of wisdom and the surest way to a happy life. Be open. Let your mind be as vast and open as the sky, accepting all clouds that pass. Be still. In stillness, the muddy water of your mind settles, and you can see the clear reflection of truth. Live with purity. A pure conscience is the softest pillow, allowing you to sleep peacefully every night. Learn constantly. Life is a school, and every person and situation is a teacher. Be a good student. Stand strong. Like a forest withstands the storm, stand strong in your values and principles. Share laughter. It breaks down barriers and builds connections faster than any other form of communication. Be the light. When you shine your light, you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Move forward. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. Be resilient. Like water, if you are blocked, find another way around, but never stop flowing towards your goal. Serve others. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Shine in darkness. Your light is needed most when the world is dark, so do not hide it. Cultivate peace. Peace is not something you wish for. It is something you make, something you do, something you are. Blossom fully. Do not die with your music still inside you, but express your unique beauty to the world. Be expansive. Expand your consciousness to include all beings, realizing that we are all one family. Find stability. When you are grounded in truth, no earthquake of life can shake your foundation. Smile always. A smile is the universal welcome, breaking down walls of language and culture instantly. Rise up. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Resilience is the key to overcoming all of life's challenges. Tend your garden. Weed out the negative thoughts and water the positive ones to create a beautiful mind. Enjoy the walk. Life is a journey to be savored, not a destination to be rushed to. Be helpful. A life lived for others is a life worthwhile, bringing deep satisfaction and meaning. Be free. Free yourself from the chains of attachment and fear and soar like a bird in the sky. Find your quiet. In the quietude of your heart, you will hear the whisper of the divine guiding you. Stay clean. Keep your intentions pure and your actions clean, and you will fear no one. Gain wisdom. Wisdom is the only wealth that cannot be stolen, lost, or destroyed by fire. Be natural. Return to your natural state of peace and happiness, which is your birthright. Laugh loudly. Let your laughter ring out and shake the walls of sadness, bringing light to the gloom. Spread light. Use your life to light up the lives of others, and you will never walk in darkness. Walk in love. Let every step you take be a prayer for the happiness and well-being of all beings. Flow with life. Do not resist the changes that come, but flow with them like water flowing to the sea. Serve humbly. True service is done without expectation of reward or recognition, simply for the joy of giving. Remember your source. You come from the stars. and to the stars you shall return. Be at peace. Seek inner peace. The peace you are looking for is already inside you, waiting to be discovered. Unfold your beauty. Let your inner beauty shine out and make the world a more beautiful place. Be deep and vast. Cultivate a mind that is deep like the ocean and vast like the sky. Live in balance. Moderation in all things is the key to a long, healthy, and happy life. Share your smile. It is the most beautiful thing you can wear, and it fits everyone perfectly. Welcome the day. Greet each new day with gratitude and expectation of good things to come. Nurture your soul. Feed your soul with beauty, art, music, and nature, and it will grow strong. Walk your truth. Do not be afraid to walk alone if your path is the path of truth. Practice kindness. It is the golden key that unlocks the hearts of others and opens the door to happiness. Be open-minded. Allow new ideas and perspectives to enter your mind, expanding your understanding of the world. Find your stillness. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. Live purely. Let your life be a message of purity and love to all who witness it. Seek wisdom. Wisdom is better than silver or gold, for it protects you from the suffering of ignorance. Be grounded. Connect with the earth daily to recharge your energy and stay balanced in a hectic world. Choose laughter. It is the sound of a soul that has found freedom from the seriousness of the ego. Shine your light. Do not hide your gifts, for the world needs the unique light that only you can give. Walk in peace. Let your presence bring peace to every place you enter and every person you meet. Flow with grace. Accept what comes. Let go of what goes, and have faith in the process of life. Serve with joy. Let your service be an expression of your gratitude for life, not a burden or duty. You are stardust. Never forget your cosmic connection and the infinite potential that lies within your being. Find peace within. The world cannot give you peace. Only you can give it to yourself through meditation. Bloom where planted. Make the best of your situation and bring beauty to your corner of the world. Be vast. Let your mind be as wide as the ocean, accepting all rivers of thought without overflowing. Live in harmony. Harmonize with nature, with others, and with yourself to find true and lasting happiness. Smile often. It is a simple act that can change the chemistry of your brain and the mood of others. Start anew. Every moment is a fresh beginning, a chance to choose love over fear and peace over conflict. Nurture life. Be a caretaker of the earth and its creatures, showing respect for all forms of life. Walk your path. Do not be distracted by the paths of others, but stay true to your own journey. Be kind always. Kindness is never wasted, for it blesses the one who receives it and the one who gives it. Be free. Let go of the mental chains that bind you and step into the freedom of the spirit. Practice silence. In silence, you can hear the truth that is drowned out by the noise of the world. Live purely. Keep your heart clean and your hands busy with good work, and you will find peace. Seek knowledge. The more you know, the more you realize how much you do not know. Stay humble. Be grounded. Stay connected to reality and do not get lost in the fantasies of the mind. Laugh freely. Laughter is the music of the happy soul, bringing light and lightness to heavy situations. Be a light. Shine your light in the darkness, and the darkness will not be able to overcome it. Walk gently. Move through the world with gentleness and respect, leaving a trail of peace behind you. Be flexible. Do not be rigid in your thinking, but flow like water around the obstacles of life. Serve others. True greatness is found in serving others, not in ruling over them or accumulating wealth. You are infinite. Your spirit is boundless and eternal, so do not limit yourself with small thoughts. Go within. The treasure you seek is buried in your own heart, waiting for you to dig it up. Bloom fully. Do not hold back your gifts, but share them generously with the world around you. Be deep. Cultivate depth of character and understanding, rather than superficial charm or temporary popularity. Find balance. Balance work and play, giving and receiving, to maintain a healthy and happy life. Smile always. A smile is a small curve that sets a lot of things straight. Use it often. Begin again. It is never too late to start over, to make amends, and to choose a better path. Nurture love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, capable of healing all wounds. Walk with faith. Trust that the universe is guiding you towards your highest good, even when you cannot see it. Be kind. Kindness is the language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Speak it fluently. Be open. Keep your heart and mind open to the infinite possibilities that life offers you every day. Be still. In the silence of the mind, you will find the peace of the soul. Live purely. Let your life be a reflection of your highest values and deepest truths. Seek truth. The truth is always simple, but it requires courage to see it and live by it. Be grounded. Stay connected to the earth and to your own body, finding stability in the present moment. Laugh often. Laughter is the best medicine for the soul, curing sadness and bringing light to the heart. Shine bright. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and be inspired. Walk in peace. Cultivate a peaceful mind and a peaceful heart, and you will create peace wherever you go. Flow freely. Let go of control and allow life to flow through you, trusting the wisdom of the universe. Serve with love. Let your service be an act of love, offering your gifts to the world freely. You are eternal. Death is not the end, but a transition to a new state of being. Fear not. Find your center. When you are centered in yourself, you are unshakable by the events of the world. Bloom with grace. Allow your life to unfold naturally, trusting the timing of your own unique blooming. Be vast. Expand your heart to include everyone, breaking down the barriers of separation and judgment. Live in balance. A balanced life is a healthy life, free from the extremes that cause suffering and pain. Smile freely. Let your smile be a gift to the world, brightening the day of everyone you meet. Start fresh. Every day is a new opportunity to be the best version of yourself. Seize it. Nurture kindness. Kindness is a seed that, when planted, grows into a mighty tree of happiness and love. Walk with purpose. Know where you are going and why, and you will never be lost on the journey. Be helpful. Look for opportunities to help others, for in helping them, you help yourself grow in compassion. Be free. Release the heavy burdens of the past and fly free into the bright future that awaits you. Practice stillness. In the quiet moments, you will find the strength and clarity to face any challenge. Live purely. A pure heart is a magnet for miracles, attracting all good things into your life effortlessly. Seek wisdom. Wisdom is the light that guides you through the darkness of ignorance and confusion. Follow it. Be grounded. Keep your feet on the ground even while your head is in the stars, dreaming big. Laugh often. Laughter heals the heart and lifts the spirit, making life's burdens feel lighter and easier to bear. Shine bright. You are a light in this world, meant to shine and dispel the darkness around you. Walk in peace. Let your steps be gentle and your heart be calm as you move through the world. Flow with life. Surrender to the flow of life and trust that it is taking you where you need to go. Serve with love. Service is the rent we pay for living on this beautiful planet. Pay it gladly. You are infinite. Your potential is limitless. So do not settle for a small life. Dream big. Go within. The peace you seek is not out there, but in here, in the sanctuary of your heart. Bloom fully. Share your unique gifts with the world, for you were born to blossom and shine. Be vast. Let your compassion be as wide as the ocean, embracing all beings without exception or judgment. Find balance. A balanced mind leads to a balanced life, free from the stress and strain of extremes. Smile always. Your smile is a light that can brighten the darkest day for someone in need. Start fresh. Today is a new day, a blank page waiting for you to write a beautiful story. Nurture love. Plant seeds of love wherever you go, and you will harvest a garden of joy. Walk your path. Follow your own heart and intuition, for they know the way to your true destiny. Be kind. Kindness is the most powerful weapon you have to change the world for the better. Be free. Liberate yourself from fear and doubt, and fly high on the wings of faith and hope. Practice silence. In the silence, you will find the answers that words can never express or explain. Live purely. Let your life be a shining example of purity, integrity, and love for all to see. Seek wisdom. Pursue wisdom as if your life depended on it, for in truth, your spiritual life does. Be grounded. Stay rooted in the present moment, for it is the only place where life truly exists. Laugh often. Let your laughter be a prayer of gratitude for the gift of life and joy. Shine bright. Be a light in the world, illuminating the path for others to find their way home. Walk in peace. Let peace be your guide and your goal in every step you take in life. Flow with life. Trust the flow of life to take you exactly where you need to be. Serve with love. Give of yourself freely and joyfully, knowing that service is the highest form of love. You are infinite. Remember that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, vast and eternal. Go within. The kingdom of peace is within you, accessible at any moment through the power of meditation. Bloom fully. Express your true self without fear, for your uniqueness is a gift to the world. Be vast. Open your heart to embrace the whole world with compassion, understanding, and unconditional love. Find balance. Create a life of harmony and balance, where peace reigns supreme in your heart and mind. Smile always. Let your smile be a beacon of hope and joy to everyone you encounter today. Start fresh. Embrace the new day with a clean slate, ready to write a new chapter of love. Nurture love. Cultivate love in your heart and share it generously with everyone around you. Walk your path. Stay true to your own journey and trust that it is leading you to greatness. Be kind. Kindness is the key to a happy life and a peaceful world. Practice it daily. Be free. Let go of all limitations and fly free in the boundless sky of your own potential. As we conclude this journey, remember that every soul you meet is a teacher guiding you home. May you embrace every encounter with wisdom, transforming debts into love and burdens into wings of freedom. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to https://www.youtube.com/@BuddhaPeacefulMind for more peace and wisdom. Namaste.